you know. But the topic that everybody seems to be interested about, party time, baby. The red pill community is Myron from Fresh and Fit is beefing with Abba and Preach. What is your? I know. So a lot of people
Oh
don't know, but
man.
me and Jay had a little bit of a back and forth throughout the week, not on the podcast, but privately, uh, where we were discussing. Jay actually made a point where he said that Abba and Preach kept going at Myron multiple times, even after Fresh and Fit left them alone. And I kept telling him, I think from a red pill standpoint, specifically, that these guys don't embody what it takes to be the man that they keep talking about. They don't maintain their frame. They seem to be emotional, it seems. You know what I mean? And I think that men should not be following them. And I think men should say in the red pill, these guys do not represent what it means to be a man that we want our kids looking up to. What do you think, Jay?
Damn, man. I would like to first say that it's kind of like, for me, it's a conflict between the red pill content that they create versus the collaborations they do with other, subject matter
But that's
experts
not.
that they bring on.
Yeah, dude. But that's not the issue here. The issue is just red pill. I'm not knocking their hustle. I'm not knocking their business style, how they're doing business. They see a market, they exploit it, they make money off of it. Hey, do your thing, man. What I'm saying is, the moment these guys called out, like if somebody called us out, right, and they say, "Oh, the J Cast is a bunch of bums," they're bums and they don't make good content. Our first response is, "Hey, look, man, you're welcome to come on the show. You're welcome to get online. We can discuss it and we can go back and forth. And at best, we could agree to disagree. At worst, we just don't talk to each other. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. And this is another thing too. Myron, you saw that, right? He put on a KKK hat on
Yeah, I
and
saw
started
that.
making a whole bunch of racial. Like, dude, come on, man. Is this the guy you want anybody following in terms of like manosphere and red pill stuff?
Yeah, so I think he should have taken a different approach to the response to Alba and Preach. Yeah, definitely he exaggerated and was wrong doing the whole, wearing that white hood, representing that, cult of people
Yeah,
that are, racist and
straight
stuff
up
like that.
racist,
Yeah,
and he was making hand gestures
yeah,
that were similar to the leader of the Axis powers during World War II. No, because I don't know if we can really say
yeah,
that.
yeah. No, no, no. You're right on that.
Mark my words. Patrick Bet David from Valuetainment had him on recently.
Yeah.
He will not have him on. I do not think he will have him on again after that. I would not want to be associated with a guy who does that. You know what I mean?
Damn, I don't know, man. They had I think after that video that they had in the
After that
PvD
video,
cast, they had a actual, maybe because it was already planned, they went through with it, but it was they had like kind of like a convention in Las Vegas
yeah,
where it was, yeah, they, I guess it was more of a, the whole,
it's a business thing.
yeah, business slash,
I don't think they're gonna have them on again now.
no,
Like if bro, this guy is one thing you're beefing with Abba and Preach, right? And you just
yeah,
and you go at them, fine, whatever. But bro, you putting on a thing that really like disrespect is one thing. Hey, look, freedom of speech, I get it, bro. But anybody who's like a black person who watched that, who saw that, they'd be put off by it.
yeah,
Anybody who was from Eastern Europe during the time of the rise of a certain somebody back in 40, 32, 33, that led to World War II. He saw what he was doing with those hand gestures. I'd be, I'd feel some type of way.
yeah.
Adam from PBD, I think, might be around that ethnicity. That's why I don't think they're gonna be back on. And my thing is this: for a guy like Myron, and again, shout out to his business, the way they run their business. But if you're saying what you are, oh, a man should hold frame, a man should do this, a man should always keep his emotions in check, a man should stay stoic, a man should do this, this, and this. He's doing none of that. None of that. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
would think that a person who's stoic and who maintains frame and who does all this, and they say, hey, these people are talking trash about you guys, what would you say? It should be a high value man. What is it? If you really think you're a lion, right? Was it the Tywin Lannister quote? If you really think you're a lion does not concern himself with the opinions of sheep or who you think are sheep or who you think you're better than, right? If you were really that, you'd say to yourself, Abba and Preach, you guys keep talking trash about us. You're more than welcome to come to our show and we could just end this here.
They did though.
You're more than welcome to come to our show and we can end this here. Or that's it, bro. Like, or we're not gonna just. And I just wouldn't respond to them, and that's it.
Yeah,
They didn't come on their show, so I would not respond to them, and that's that.
yeah, I think it just came to a point where they just kept making content after 21 videos, and they were like, "Look, I have to give a response to these guys." And also, I think they were also attacking like his friends, his buddies, and as well. So that's
Well,
why they retaliated. Since I'm guessing he's the one that has the most subscribers.
I
out
don't
of
know,
his
man.
whole,
And then,
like clique.
a whole bunch of those guys are not being truthful. It seems the MLD guy, right? You know what I'm talking about?
No, it was MLD.
The MLD guy was the guy who was on the whatever podcast. The Endure guy.
Oh, the Endure guy.
Endure guy.
That, damn, don't get me started again with the Endure, man.
Bro, this dude.
Hashtag Endure, bro.
These guys, man. These guys. It's one thing, fine. Like you wanna keep talking about the shortcomings of the modern woman. Good,
Yeah.
fine, whatever. Do your thing, whatever. My man, you're talking about what it takes to be a man. You got called out on stage, right? And you're like, well, what did I say? Somebody was like, yo, what did you say about this, and this? And he was like, what? I don't really remember what I said, blah blah. And then you're fake, bro. These guys are fake. And then you want to talk about, I don't know if he did it, but he had gastric bypass or something like that. He had a procedure done to lose weight.
I don't know about that, but if that is true, man.
Allegedly. Ooh, forgot about that word.
If it's true, you know what? Even if it isn't true, no, I'm just kidding.
Nah.
No, but if it's true, bro, like yeah, especially if it comes to
Allegedly,
fitness.
yeah.
Allegedly, if it comes to fitness, bro, like if you're taking a shortcut like that, that goes against the whole Red Pill community, and not only that, it just goes against what you like.
You know better
you
than the people.
preach.
You know better than people who you criticize.
Yeah.
For the most part. And as far as Myron is concerned, and Fresh and Fit, versus this whole Fresh and Fit and Abba and Preach stuff, what I'm gonna say is this: a lot of people, I know. Initially, you were telling me like, yeah, I don't know how true it is that we're talking trash behind Abba and Preach's back. Granted, but a lot of people have had issues with Fresh and Fit. Their former cameraman, one of their former producers, some other people that I'm not gonna mention, allegedly had issues with Fresh and Fit. And after a while, you start thinking to yourself like, are these guys possibly possibly like an issue? Are these guys really fake? And then you see how they start acting, and they're not acting in no way, shape, or form the way a quote unquote red pill man, high value red pill man is supposed to act.
Yeah.
In terms of maintaining their frame, in terms of keeping their emotions in check, in terms of being stoic. No high value man that I look up to, none ever that I can think of, even would ever have done something like that, where they'd put on a white hood of a cult, or start doing salutes similar to those that were done during World War II from the leader of the Axis powers. No high value man that I can think of. You know what I mean? Which goes to show you that just because you have money does not make you a high value man off rip. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna repeat this again. I think I've said this before. These guys are the face of the red pill. The red pill used to be maintain frame, work out, better yourself. Women know how women are in the West. Move accordingly. Be respectful, continue to grow, get your money right. That's all it was. Know how to say no. Right? These guys don't embody none of that. And they're the face of the red pill. And so now what happens is, if you're a young man, if you're a young boy, you're 20, 21, 22, you think something is wrong, something is off, you can't quite put your finger on it. Back 10 years ago, what would have happened is, you would have found the red pill, the blog section, some of the YouTube videos, they would have told you, yeah, it's normal. You're 20 years old. You don't really have anything. Women, as they should be, want men with resources, want men who can maintain frame, want men who can be stoic. Here's how you do it. Boom, boom, boom. And they start putting those things into practice. But now, if Myron and these guys and the Donovan Sharps and all these guys are the face of the red pill, and this is what they see, at 20 years old, if this is what I would have seen, I would have been put off by that. I wouldn't even have followed that.
Yeah.
If I was 20 years old. If I was a 20-year-old.
Damn. Well, maybe I don't know if my position's changed. I mean, I still think that they bring a lot of value when it comes to business.
Not even arguing. Yeah.
Yeah.
No argument.
When it comes to the whole red pill thing, I mean, at this point, I think it's just gotten to the point where maybe it's the fact that they have a whole bunch of subscribers, and so like I guess they say the saying goes, give power to those. Isn't it no power corrupts or something like that? So you kind of see how now, since they have a large following, it seems like they no longer give a shit to like say what they want to say or whatever. And I guess the truth is coming out. It's like they say you can't hide what
The thing is,
the sun, the moon, the truth.
so initially I believe that Fresh and Fit were exploiting the market of lonely, angry men
You think since the beginning?
since the beginning, yeah. And I think now they're showing. I think now they're showing what they truly are, and what they've always been.
Which is what?
Emotional people. They're emotional people who don't embody everything they've been talking about, and the only reason they've been talking about that stuff is because there's a market for it, and they try to exploit it. Right? They try to exploit it by saying by spouting statistics. That might be true. I'm not saying they're not. Myron knows all his statistics. He knows this, that, the third, all that good stuff. But then when it comes time to act what you've been preaching, he doesn't do it.
Preach.
Hey, yeah, exactly. But he doesn't do it. When it comes time to act what you've been preaching, he doesn't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not only that, bro. He's the way he's responding. Somebody can say he's emotional, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything like there was this one thing that kind of bothered me. I know that he was saying that Abba Preach were calling him gay and all this other stuff, and then he correlated that to the fact that Preach dances. I don't know if Myron understands this or Walter or the other guy. Dude, like, knowing how to dance is a very, very good skill to have where you could actually attract women. And not only that, it's not gay. It's a whole community of people. So
everybody anybody knows that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
so when I did see that, like, that was not gay, man. That's an art. And if you value art when it comes to fashion, when it comes to dancing,
love
or music,
women love a guy who can dance. It's not even a question.
You know how many guys I've seen that have been unfit, and just because of the fact they know how to dance, they're able to pull out a girl. Come on, man! Like, that's part of guy game. So
yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, okay, that's a really weak argument or weak insult. I mean, it's not even an insult.
And like I said, man, when he got exposed for being on Seeking Arrangements, after he allegedly said...
Well, he admitted to that prior to him getting exposed, so to say, even though he admitted to it.
What I'm trying to say is he's saying, allegedly, I believe he said that guys who pay for intercourse are... he used unsavory words towards them.
But I think he was... not I think, but he stated that... Don't quote me on this, but...
Allegedly.
Allegedly. He basically said that he was utilizing that website to get girls, and yes, that website's used as being, if you're a sugar daddy, you would pay the girl.
Can I stop you right there?
But
though?
he was using it to meet girls, not to pay them.
Can I stop you right there though?
Yeah.
What's wrong with Tinder, Bumble, Plenty of Fish, Craigslist?
He was on all that shit too.
All right, but why would he need to go on that one then?
He specifies.
Why would he need to go on the one that you have to specifically pay for?
Well, you don't have to. That's the thing. And it's the purpose of it. For example, I'll give you an example. So Bumble is supposed to be for relationships, but people could just use it for like one-night stands.
Wait. Let me stop real quick. Seeking arrangements specifically for sugar daddies who want to hook up with sugar babies, which implies a monetary transaction, right?
Yes and no.
Okay. Well, that's
the no part is that you could still go on that website, knowing that the intent to that website is what you exactly just said right now. Right. But you could just like hit up girls and say, hey, I just want to smash.
What I'm saying is, sugar babies and sugar daddies link up based on the interface of a monetary, not just a monetary transaction, but of a transaction of either money or resources, as opposed to what Tinder, Bumble.
No, it's like Tinder. Tinder's known to be one night stands, but there's people actually looking for relationships in Tinder.
Granted, what I'm saying is Tinder's not known to be a hookup site.
No, it is.
No, what I'm saying is to be a hookup site using monetary transactions as a medium. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, basically, if he said that and he was caught on Bumble, okay, he's on Bumble. He was caught on Tinder, he's on Tinder. But to be caught on it's like you're not gonna tell me that you were on Grindr because you wanted to make more guy friends. You know what I mean?
All right, you're right on that. Just to give Myron the benefit of the doubt, man. Yo, it's making Myron. Myron, you're making me hard to defend you here, man. What the fuck's going on?
No,
You're fucking up, bro.
We don't have any issues. What I'm saying is, and I understand. I get it. What I'm saying is this: if you call somebody on Seeking Arrangements, knowing that Seeking Arrangements is a website, yeah, sure, you can meet people there. Granted,
Yeah.
but the basis of that is to have a monetary exchange for other stuff.
I get that, and you know what? You're right on that part, because I think one of the things that, like I told you, I watch Fresh and Fit. I watch all these other podcasts and stuff. Usually for the business aspect of it.
But
whenever they have a special guest that I like, I do tune in. But one of the things that they do preach again, is that they say that, basically you want to, like, whatever you do in real life is the same thing you want to do behind doors and things like that. So when it comes to the whole situation, I get it when you're saying, like, hey, if you're preaching the fact that you shouldn't pay for,
that's what, allegedly,
to meet girls and all this, that you shouldn't even be on a website, even though it might help you access girls and things like that.
It would have been acceptable if there was no such thing as Tinder, and all that stuff.
And also another thing that it teaches all about perspective, right? So I've seen a lot of times when they have it on the late night show, they have girls going on they do OnlyFans and they do all this other crap, right? And then Myron's always preaching that, hey, you might not be a hoe, but
are you allowed to say that on YouTube?
Yeah, man, you can say hoe, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, for monetary reasons.
We're fine. I mean, at this point, we're not even monetized at this point, so the algorithm wouldn't even.
Oh, okay.
So, what I'm trying to say is that what they preach is basically like, if you're a girl that's out there and you're in a club and you're partying and things like that, you might not be a hoe, but it's the perspective that you give out. So I get it when you say that, hey, you might be. It goes against what they're saying as well. I'm kind of connecting the dots here, right?
Yeah, I see.
Where it's like he's always telling the girls it's all about perspective, right? You might not be a hoe, but no one knows that the way you dress, the way you present yourself, it means that you might be involved with hoe activities.
That's good.
So I get the fact it correlates with the fact that you are saying right now that, hey, you might say that you shouldn't pay for this, you shouldn't pay for that.
And then you're only on the website.
But you're on the website, so it's contradicting.
And he might be saying, "Oh, I'm not here to pay for it. I'm only here to look for friends." Well, the image and the message that you're sending out that you are willing to pay for.
So Myron, man, I mean, it goes against your advice.
Once again,
at this point, bro.
And one more thing I want to say about that. Once again, before anything, you guys are listening to the JCast podcast. Make sure to like, share, subscribe if you like the content. If you don't like the content, like, share, and subscribe anyways. Just because it's free.
Yeah.
But the last straw, kind of for me, was when channels were out there criticizing him and using some of his content under the fair use guise, he was sending strike towards them.
Oh yeah, that's.
And some of these channels allegedly he was striking them or giving them copyright strikes, allegedly. Adam Preach being one of them. And some of these channels eventually ended up getting taken down altogether, really? Bro. And that was messed up, bro. That was messed up.
That was messed
you
up.
said something, right, that you believed in supposedly. Defend yourself. Defend yourself. Say, oh, they said this, and the only reason that they're acting like this with I believe the only reason that they're acting like this with Adam and Preach is because they did try to copyright strike them to take the channel down, and they could not because Adam and Preach supposedly has some connects or whatever, and so Adam and Preach was like, oh, that's how you want to play it. We got something for you. And now you got Myron out here wearing hoods and making weird salutes and completely.
Yeah, I think at this point they don't care if they get canceled because I think they built a audience in Rumble. But again, that goes to show it shows your true colors, right? It's like they say that money just enhances who you really are to begin with. I mean, I don't know the guy personally. I do watch his content when it comes to business. But yeah.
Let me just say this. Let the JCast podcast say this. We hope that whatever, issues, if Myron is dealing with any issues or Fresh and Fit, whatever, we hope that you guys overcome those issues. We hope that you guys continue to put out good content in terms of having subject matter experts on, but we hope that you guys kind of like get away from the red pill stuff, bro, because clearly it doesn't seem like you guys are good role models for red pill manosphere young boys. You guys claim that you've saved lives and stuff like that. Good. I maybe that's true. I hope that is true. But what I'm saying is you guys don't represent that community. You guys don't represent it well, in my opinion. What do you think? And I think those guys should I think those guys should keep fine, whatever. Do your
Yeah.
thing, keep doing your thing, keep having
I
subject
think-
matter experts on.
I
But
think at one point they used to represent them, but it seems like the influence and the outreach of social media that they have right now has gone to their heads. They're probably gonna hear this and like laugh or whatever.
and that's
but,
good. They'll be like, oh, they got their 24 subscribers. Well,
I mean, little they know we have our own thing going on. I mean, it doesn't really matter about social media.
yeah,
But yeah, man, I hope that they, you know, maybe they'll change their ways. Maybe they'll go back to actually doing what they say
have
they do.
subject matter experts on, man. I think
Yeah.
I think any podcast that has subject matter experts, I think that kind of podcast will do well. But eventually, we're hoping to do something like that.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
and we definitely don't want to go down the red pill route or anything like that. But there's certain times where it's like, yo, you guys have a big reach, you guys have a big influence, and when you guys get called out on something, you don't want to come across as what they're calling you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You want to show them, hey, look, they're saying this. Now's our chance to show them that we're not that.
Yeah,
Not double
exactly.
down and be that. You know?
Yeah, another thing, moving forward, I think we're gonna also like join panels. So there might be live panels where the JCast is gonna join.
Oh,
So
yeah.
definitely, and we'll take clips of that fair use and put it on our channel as well if we think it's, you know, if it's bringing value. But just
Yeah.
stay tuned. You're gonna hear more about the JCast podcast, not only here but in other panels as
Yeah,
well.
man, and we see that you guys really you guys are starting to kind of like watch our stuff a lot more, man. We really
out
appreciate that. Yeah, we out here, man. We appreciate that, guys, and we really appreciate you guys listening and tuning in, leaving comments and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
definitely, that's nice, man.
Yeah, man, and we're gonna continue to talk about. We read a lot, man. We read a
Yeah.
lot. We study a lot, and we hope to continue to bring you some interesting stuff, man. Anything else, Jay?
No, man. I think that's it. I think we had a very
It's really good, man. Yeah.
conversation.
And last but not least, you guys are listening to the JCast podcast. Like, share, subscribe. Even if you don't like, share, and subscribe anyways. All right.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. Peace.